Hi gamers, how we doing? Welcome to the stream. Ain't no party like a Vincent's party because it Lynn's Vin's party. Don't stop, don't stop. That's so crazy. That's so good. Hi gamers, how are we doing today? Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic one, dare I say. I'm doing a little bit of fixing things because in fantastic news, guys, unless this is already here. Ah, it already is. Scream and delete. Remember how I was saying like my TTS little thing that I was supposed to have was supposed to be like a certain way, and it didn't end up working the way that I wanted it to, and then I was really sad about it. Well, I was able to get a hold of their tech team. Some of you guys who were in call with me know the lore, but I got it to work. In theory, it does sounds and looks how it was meant to from day one now, allegedly. So I'm really excited. It's on a cooldown for like 5 minutes, I think it is. Like, it can only be used every 5 minutes. But for those of you who are on Twitch, if you guys don't mind burning 10,000 channel points, I can refund you for it for the testing of it. It probably won't work for you guys now, but I might need you guys to test it for me just so I can verify that it works. Because fun fact, I tried to do it when I wasn't live, and it says that I have to be live in order to test it, which like makes sense because it's TTS, but also at the same time I was like, dang it. So anyways, I redeemed Streamloots. I got you. What is your Streamloots name again? It says it's out of stock on mobile. Let me do a little look-see here. It should just be like an every 5-minute cooldown. And I did it while we were on the starting soon screen because I have to like sync Twitch to the source. It's a thing. But Austin Sebastian. Okay, that's what I thought it was. I just wanted to be sure. Rah. Okay. That's good. And then if I go to viewer rewards, channel points, manage channel points. Paul, thank you for the 32 months, gamer. I appreciate you so much. I did see your message during the starting soon screen. All of the love to you, gamer. Like, genuinely dealing with the things that you have been dealing with, they're not easy in the slightest. So I'm very sorry that that's something that you've been having to go through and having to manage. It's never easy and it never does get easier, but I'm glad that you were taking the time to like give yourself the peace that you need to have. Also, thank you so much for the follow, gamer. I appreciate you. So obviously just take everything as you can one day at a time, you know, and even if a day is too hard, take it like 30 minutes at a time, 10 minutes at a time, a second at a time, and you know? Hopefully we can at least give you a little bit of distraction today to just, you know, vibe, relax, chill out, you know, all of those lovely things. But I hope you guys are all having a happy Friday. Happy Friday before, you know, just like holidays go into full swing. I do plan on being live for, I would say, a solid majority of the holidays. Obviously, I'm not going to be live like on Christmas, right? But, for all of you guys who celebrate, no matter which holiday you celebrate, I hope you guys are having a happy version of said holiday. But it's a great time. I had a panic attack a few days ago. My friend's bearded dragons had surprise eggs, and they had to bring them here because I have an incubator, and my first reptile's in incubation of my friend's beardies. Aww. Well, I mean, like, it sounds like I'm congratulating you on having kids, but I mean, like, also at the same time, you are kind of like, you got beardies! Yay! Bearded dragons. Are you keeping all of them? Because I know, like, one bearded dragon is a lot of upkeep. Do you plan on keeping and, like, adopting all however many eggs there are? There's 13! Chat, who here wants a bearded dragon? I think Exotic Mamba over on YouTube might have a deal for you. Let me tell you, congratulations on the lizard having kids. Like, chat, it wouldn't be a Lynn stream if we don't start it in some way. And if you would have asked me when I left Vandy's like 45 minutes ago, that if I would have expected to start my stream on congratulating a lizard on their kids, I wouldn't have expected it, but I do have to respect it. Because it's awesome. Did you get your shiny 𝗔𝗎𝗄𝗎𝗓? I did. I did indeed. I did it with Chills and Alice and Ringe the other night. We one-shot it. I didn't know you could one-shot it. I thought it was a 7-star raid. It's not. It was also a really bad time for me to realize I didn't have a luxury ball. 𝗂𝗏 with the 32 months. Sorry I'm not as present as I like to be these days, but I'm always here in spirit and you are amazing. I appreciate you, gamer. Never feel bad. I know holiday times are like super hard. And
on today's edition of You Can't Park There, a plane had to make an emergency landing and stopped on a highway. No major injuries, or luckily no one hit it either.
Okay, well that allowed me to position that how it needed to be. It did work. You guys have now seen the little TTS fox. It wasn't like in the right corner. But it works. But on today's edition of You Can't Park There, a plane had to make an emergency landing and stopped on a highway. Well, I'm glad that like that situation worked. Right? Like there are a lot of things that could go wrong in that situation. Like how do you like I feel like there's a lot of steps that have to take place because you have to make sure people aren't driving on the highway and you have to somehow communicate to everyone that that's going to happen. And either way, like you have to get like police involved to like close off the highway, but then you have to like organize which section of the highway they can do that. Like there's just so many layers to that situation. But I'm glad that it worked out the way it was supposed to. Yo, 𝗂𝗏 with the gifties. Thank you, gamer. Thank you. That means more than you could ever know. I appreciate it. Exotic, congrats. Michael. Oh, Mike, congrats. Wade Baker, DM David, and TPT. Congratulations on your gifties, guys. That's so exciting. If you guys were gifted a member over on YouTube, be sure to say thank you to your gifter because obviously they didn't have to do that, but they chose to. But 𝗂𝗏, I was in the middle of saying, I was so distracted by the fox. Please hold. I'm never gonna say this sentence. So, that was really funny that it happened. 𝗂𝗏! And to anyone else who was like lurking or, you know, is in the shadows and is like, hey, I'm here, but I'm not here as often as I wish to be. Holiday times are really hard and you should never feel bad about it. 2, as someone who is also probably like, I don't know, I've never had a time in my life where I'm like, wow, I really need medication for my brain, than I am right now. And it's been like affecting me a lot personally. Like every single day is just like, do I stay above water and feel like I did bare minimum in a day, right? And so I know that that's also what a lot of you guys deal with as well, is just trying to stay afloat. And as long as you guys are able to do what you need to do to stay afloat, whether my stream is a part of that or not, like you guys in your mental sanity and being able to be okay is far more important to me than you feeling like I hate you or I'm like, oh my god, 𝗂𝗏, you haven't been here in a minute. Now that's a little sus, you know what I mean? So like, please do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself. I am never mad. I am never upset. And if anything, I get more excited to see you in chat if I haven't seen you in a bit because I'm like, oh my god, how have you been? Tell me about the wife and kids. Then I am like, where have you been? You know, do you wanna fill out your absence paperwork and tell me where you've been? Like, that's never gonna be a situation. So please, from the bottom of my heart, to whoever needs to hear this, your self-care is so important. Please do whatever you need to do. Holidays are hard. Holidays are awful for a lot of people. Seasonal depression is awful. On top of just like the layers of everything else that can happen in your life, please put yourself first. I promise I am more than excited and happy to see you guys when you are here, but being here is never an obligation. But I love you guys. You guys are great. So, I appreciate it. Did you bring a doctor's note? Exactly. But thank you so much for the follow, Ronnie. I appreciate you, gamer. Thank you, thank you. Speaking of doing this, like, hand symbol, do you guys want to see what Vandy got me for Christmas? I got my Christmas present from Vandy. Do you guys want to see? You guys want to see? You guys want to see? I'm going to show it to you anyways. Chat, face your eyes. Perceive. It's very heavy. I have to use two hands. But, hold on. That's what it says up close. But it's cool. It's hand related. Well, I did do this. That's what I meant. I don't know about Vandy. I don't know about Vandy, but this was my present. It's very heavy. It's very cool, and I like it a lot. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. We were trying to guess the other day. Yeah, I don't know what he meant by oven mitts. Maybe he was just trying to throw you guys off the trail, which is possible. How much was it? I have a rough ballpark. So now your girl's in panic mode, trying to find something that's, like, similar enough, right? But your girl doesn't have the budget Vandy does at all. So I'm trying to find something where I'm not like, hey, I got you this box. And that's it. It's just an empty box. So, now I'm trying to figure out what to get him. I have one thing guaranteed. And he already knows what it is because he picked it out. Because he's that picky. But I'm gonna try to figure out something else for him. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be super awesome, chat. Also, let me... Actually, I'll save that. Let me check something here, chat. A clue was that it had to do with hands. Well, he's not wrong, is he, chat? I don't think he's incorrect. Now, I'll save this idea. I have a thing that I want to start doing on stream. And I think I'm going to save it for tomorrow. For tomorrow, or the next one. Because I should have done the thing before stream, but then I went to Vandy's for Christmas before he leaves for his family's Christmas, and I forgot. What am I stuck on? There went my hand sanitizer. Anyways, chat, we're so back. Hi, Aura. Hello, hello. My dad is hard to buy for because he always buys himself what he wants. Well, the thing is, too, is like Vandy's a collector. So everything he gets, he doesn't just get because he doesn't want to have to store it somewhere. He wants to showcase it and like put it in a decorative case and like put it on a display, right? And so because of that, he's very particular about what goes on display and what is worthy of said thing versus what's not. And so he loves showing stuff off. I call him a little dragon. Cause like, it's like the stereotypical like dragon trope where they have a cave that's filled with all their treasures that they've gotten throughout all their journeys, and they like to show it off and like display all of their like treasures that they've obtained from their past journeys, right? So I call him my little dragon. Like, I don't know. So because of that, it's hard to buy for him because the stuff that I've thought that he wanted, he has told me no every single time. So, that's the big thing right now. What about some Notmons packs /J? Interesting. It's a Pokemon card parody that have silly arts. Interesting. You're reading When the Moon Hatched? I'm praying for you. I couldn't, so, hi, Vandy, we were just talking about you. Everyone say hi, little dragon. Hi, little dragon. We might need a sub for the thing tonight. Are you streaming it? I thought you were coming in on us calling you a little dragon. You're not streaming it. Is anyone else streaming it? I mean, so the TLDR is, yes, I'm down. The complicated answer is, I don't know how any of it works. And I didn't read the document because I don't know how any of it works. Your zodiac is a dragon? Let's go! Let's go. I think I'm a dragon. I don't know. I'm September 29th. I forget what I am. I know I'm the year of the tiger in like Chinese zodiac. But. Wow. Chinese zodiac is by year. Yes, I do know that. Vandy has instantly stopped talking. We got 2 alerts at once. That was crazy. James, thank you so much for the 29 months. Thank you, gamer. I appreciate you so much. Chills, you doing your alert at the exact same time literally broke my alerts. What did you do? Hold on. Hold on. Chills gifting a tier 1 sub to Mission. Thank you, Chills. I appreciate you. I'm so used to that sound. I thought you accidentally joined a VC. Which? That was crazy. I've never had that happen. Between YouTube and Twitch. That was a wild. Yeah, you did. You coordinated it. Vandy coordinated it. So, we have good news and we have bad news. If you don't hear from me, we're good to go. But I don't know what to, like, I don't... When does this... Okay, I'm gonna need you to keep me updated more than that because I don't want to start stream if I need to switch immediately. Chat, we have good and we have bad news. Good news is you might get to see a cool collab stream. The bad news is you might watch me crash and burn because I was not prepared to do a collab stream and I have no idea what I'm about to do. So, and fun fact, the collab stream would start in 5 minutes. And I don't want to start Shiny Lock if Vandy's gonna be like, Teehee, we need you right now. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like, here's the team recap. Glad you guys saw it. Toodaloo. So I guess we're just gonna keep talking here. We're gonna keep yapping away for just a wee bit in time. But I'm really good at that. We can keep yapping, chat. Like, half of my streams are just chatting anyways, so. Hi, Mikey. How we doing? Hello, hello. Can you show the gift again? I missed it. I can. I can indeed. This is what Vandy got me for Christmas. And that's what the bottom says. I hope you guys can read it because I can't see the screen. But yeah, isn't it cute? I like it a lot. It's very cute. I like it. I took time off work today to come up. Oh, wait, it's an honor. It's an honor. Wait, are Alice and Rin chiming each other out? That's crazy. I do enjoy chatting. I feel bad for other members in my brother's community because I love yapping with him. It's the way it goes. It's the double timeout. Uh-oh, stinky. Good luck, chat. Good luck, chatters. Oh, also, I just realized I need to fix the sub goal thing. Because unfortunately, YouTube does not update automatically. I'm a day one yapper. I love that. I love that a lot. Happy Friday before Christmas. Happy Friday before Christmas to anyone who celebrates. And if you celebrate any other holiday, happy Friday holiday extravaganza. Okay, if I do this now. Yippee. Okay. So we're at... I just want to... Not that. Chat, I'm going to explode. Okay. I believe this is what we're at. Because we had the gifties earlier. Okay. Holy moly. We did the things. Also, have we heard from Vandy? Has Vandy said anything? Let me message this man. Are you good or nah? Sorry to stall, chat. I was not expecting to be put in this position. Hi, Kitty. Welcome to the stream, gamer. Okay, they're good. They're good. All right, chatters. Welcome to SHINIES. Wow. Hey, don't look at that. Don't look at that, chat. All right, we're gonna go back here. Hold on. Now you guys saw what I saw. I hope you guys enjoyed your streamception. We have confirmation. Thank heavens, because I was like, chat, I don't know what I'm doing. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be awful. And not like, not the experience itself. I'm just saying my performance. You know what I mean? It's like the equivalent of when someone like gives you a Mario Party level, but instead of allowing you to do the practice round first where you learn what you're doing, they just throw you right into it. You know what I mean? Where you're like, oh, I'm gonna try and it's gonna be entertaining, but this is not gonna be pretty. You know what I mean? Where you're like, I don't know the rules, and then you just panic, and then everything blows up. Just like that. Just like that. Yeah, this year did go by very fast, chat. I can absolutely vouch. Like, impressively fast. But also at the same time, like, I barely remember the beginning of this year. Like, that's what I realized, too. And maybe that's just, like, my mental illness, right? Like, I am the first to admit that that could absolutely be a thing. But, like, I don't remember Valentine's Day. I don't remember Easter. I don't remember St. Patrick's Day. Like, the 4th of July didn't really even exist for me because we were traveling for it. So, I'm not including the 4th of July. But I would say right around May is, like, up till where I can remember. But the entire, like, first part of this year, nothing. Like, I know I did a subathon. Like, a little mini subathon. I don't know what I did for it, chat. I really don't know what I did. Like, is that the one where I did Blaze Black Reduck? I don't know. I really don't know. It lasted a month and a bit. No. For the channel anniversary one, I think it was only 3 days. I think that one was only like 3 days because it was supposed to be like Friday, Saturday, and then you guys did enough to extend it to Sunday. I also forgot that happened. Well, thank heavens I'm not alone. Thank heavens I'm not alone. It does seem like forever ago. That's why I'm like, I don't even know what I did for it. But here we are. Anyways, chat, let me introduce you to Jolly. This is our run to extravaganza. We have not taken on Roxanne yet. We need to do a wee bit of encounter getting today so we can still yap. We're big yappers around these parts. But let me give you a team recap. We did have a massacre on accident. So we lost 2 members, but someone used a revive card to bring one of them back. But we do have 2 fallen soldiers in the dead box. So these are our dead fellas. We have Shadow, the level 6 Pawniard, Rash Nature, Synchronized as an ability with Pound Flight or Bullet Punch and Electro Ball. And this one we weren't really sad about losing. It was more of a sacrifice for the greater good, to be honest with you. We have Squirk, who's Brave Nature with Truant. So you can probably imagine why it reached the end that it did. Why is the screen like cropped weird? Hold on, chat. That's better. That was weird. I don't know why I did that, but here we are. So, thankfully these 2 are, fallen soldiers. But the team that we do have, right? This is our ragtag team of misfits, and I mean, absolute units. We have Spider-Man, our level 11 Ariados, which was our starter, by the way. Careful Nature, no guard as an ability, holding the Dread Plate, Fellstinger, Silverwind, Poison Fang, and Struggabug. You did the modded Gale of Darkness. We did the Jerry's. That was for the big subathon. That was the big subathon. I'm talking like the mini subathon that we did in February, March-ish. I think that's the one we're talking about. But yeah, I don't know. Here we are. It's just the life that we live. But this is our starter. Then we have Okami, our bashful technician Zoroark, holding the Lumiose Galete. I don't know. I used to know how to pronounce that word in Spanish class, and now I lost it. Wing Attack, Glaciate, Feint Attack, and Bite. It's randomized movesets. 70% chance to learn a stab move. We're at like a 50-50 split right now. We have Smoke, our Electrike, level 4. He's the newest member to the team. Jolly Nature, pick up as an ability with Thundershock, Thunderwave, and Poison Fang. It's French, babes. Even better. Galette. Interesting. And then last but not least, we have Shortcake, which is like my favorite design on the team. Like these, like between Okami and Shortcake, these are such cute designs and I love them dearly. But Shortcake is quiet. It's got Storm Drain as an ability with Air Cutter, Aerial Ace, Pluck, and Needle Arm. So, this is the squad. I know who did the Zoroark. Was it you? Smile. But that's the team that we got so far. That's the team. So we need to get 2 more encounters. Prize, thank you so much for the 61 months. Thank you for being a Kitsune, chat. The highest member tier channel, or channel member that we have. Words, I can speak. But, big, exciting moment, gamer. It was wonderful to see you at AWA. I hope your travel back was safe and wonderful and that nothing went wrong. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you. It was wonderful to see you. And chat, I know I already said this, but Price was wearing the new merch design and it looked so good. Actually, I was like, wow, our merch looks really good. Like, I was actually taken aback by my own merch, which doesn't usually happen. So, big shout out. If you guys haven't ordered the Pip and Foxyon merch, it's a cozy time to do it. If you guys need a hoodie or anything like that. Let me tell you. Jordan does wickedly detailed designs. I'll point them out. Yippee! Also, I got you Exotic Mamba. There you go. Exotic. Wait, what is your... Exotic Mamba, what is your Streamloot's name? Never mind, I found it. I just didn't do the underscore. I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. I got it! We're so back. We're so back. All right. So we need to do the whole Team Aqua extravaganza. Well, I guess it's Team Magma in this game. I digress. I'm going to lead Smoke to get a nice little experience share on it. And we're going to switch it out immediately. I have my gripes with Gen 6, but the one thing I will say they did well is the shiny sparkles. That is fair. That is very, very fair. When you would say Gen 6, do you include ORAS in it? Because ORAS was pretty well received. Or do you mainly mean like X and Y? Because X and Y, I will say, it definitely has its... Oh, your model replaced Steven? That's crazy. Champion Grunt with Kara. That's a really silly chat. Champion Grunt wielding a Carablast. What a crazy turn of events. Things I never saw coming, chat. That. Enjoy your run, Tay. Did he bribe them? Potentially. Very much so, potentially. Also, Alana, I didn't see in chat what you said was happening, but I saw a lot of people say that they were sorry that it happened. So, for that case alone, I'm going to say, I don't know what you're going through, but I'm sorry it's rough right now, and I'm giving you all the love in the world, gamer. You have Ice Punch! So, on that note, chat, I'm switching immediately! And color change. The color change was less scary because he couldn't really do anything with it, but that was wild. Good God. Things that I would be okay not happening. That. You would include ORAS by extension. Okay. Interesting. That's very fair. That is very, very fair. I will just say, a lot of times when people talk about their issues with Gen 6 as a whole, a lot of times it's XY exclusive. So that is cool. You have a very unique perspective that not a lot of people have. The Ice Punch that's made of ice is definitely mostly scary. That's a really good point, Bri. Thank you. Yeah. It's been especially hard this year. I feel you. Bandy and I got lunch today and he was like, are you ready for 2025 to be your year? And I was like, see, that's what they said about 2024. And he goes, yeah, but then you had like one of the unluckiest years I've ever seen. And I said, that's so crazy. It's crazy how that works, isn't it? Being like, 2024 is going to be my year. And you reach the end of 2024 and it's like the Palma emote that we have where it's like, oh, of just like everything that you went through. You know? Like, Mother of God. What all did we go through? Because clearly, it was not good. Yeah, exactly, Kyrist. It's that one. Me reaching the end of 2024. Last time I said my year, COVID happened. Well, thank goodness that hopefully that's not on the table again. She says... Hopefully. Oh, he healed me. That's really nice of you. Also, let's not hit the wrong button 10 million times. I turned off the experience share immediately just because I don't want us to get, like, way over leveled. Because we're starting to get to the point where, like, I really don't want to get any more levels at all. Oh, hey! You guys look familiar. That's suspicious. That's weird. Yeah, I don't want to go into Okami, but I'm gonna have to go to Okami. That's so annoying. Okay. Silver one hits... No, it doesn't hit both. I'm going to Fell Stinger Zorak. Mew when someone says it's almost 2025. I know, it's so... Like, it's crazy that we're almost here, but it's like also... You have precipice blades? chat, I would like to report a crime. I have been ice punched. I have been precipice bladed. Wow. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time. For sure. I just woke up from a migraine. I'm sorry, gamer. Migraines are no fun in the slightest. I hate that for you. I've just had like a weird headache. Like, it's one of those where it's just like blips of pain. Where it's like, I'll have a little bit of a headache here, and then it'll go over here, and then I have a little bit of a headache here, and then I have a little bit of a headache here. And so it's never bad enough for me to like take like headache medicine or like ibuprofen or anything like that. But it's always just annoying, right? So, hi Robert, welcome to the stream, gamer. Hopefully you're having a great day. A great day, a great night. How dare you assurance me? So, I've been eeping until now. Like, definitely take all the time that you need to. Like, whenever I have a headache, I feel like I'm actually dying. Like, it is awful. So, like, I can only imagine the pain that you are in if your pain is anywhere near as bad as mine. So, if, like, the lights and the sounds and all that kind of stuff is, like, too hard on your brain and your noggin and your eyeballs, like, do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself, gamer. I did not know the wrath that migraines were able to make me experience until I literally got my mom out of bed and I almost had her take me to urgent care because I literally thought I was dying. So, I learned real quick. Something seems sus about that Dusclops knowing precipice blades, but I don't use Dusclops, so I could be wrong. It's randomized movesets. So, for anyone who doesn't know, that's why we're getting Ice Punch, that's why we're getting Precipice Bladed. But basically every single Pokemon has a 70% chance to learn a move that's the same type that the Pokemon is. So, Umbreon, for example. When it's time for it to learn a new move, it has a 70% chance to learn any dark type move because Umbreon is a dark type, right? And then it has a 30% chance to learn any move that is not a dark type. So, that's basically how it's running. So, you have a chance of getting a move that's like in your kit, and you have a chance that's not in your kit. But it makes the battles a lot spicier when you're like, oh, Precipice Blades! Awesome! You know? But I have enough balls for this, right? I have 14. That should be fine. So Umbreon with Oblivion Wing could theoretically exist. Could theoretically, yes. Oh, hey, Registeel! Big fan!
𝗟𝗡𝗏 is begging the shiny gods for just a crumb of luck to bless you with smile.
Thank you. I appreciate it. What a hero. What a hero. Do you possibly have a Pokemon with Sweet Scent? I do not. A lot of times, Hordes actually break the game, too. So it's actually safer to not do Hordes. Hordes and the Dex Nav have a chance to, like, make your game explode. So, yeah, Oblivion Wing Umbreon would be absolutely insane. Like, the power that could exist with that one chance. Very shocking. But yeah, so whatever type that Pokemon is, 70% chance to learn a move that is the same type as the Pokemon. If you guys are familiar with the word stab, which stands for same type attack bonus, that's the easy way to say it. What are the shiny rates? Are you doing first shinies? So shiny odds are 1 in 35-ish. Obviously you can go over or under. But the set odds are 1 in 35. And then it is the first shiny that we find that counts as our encounter. The only reason shiny claws or we would catch another shiny is if I randomly get a shiny without trying to like do encounters. So like, for example, if I'm in Rustboro right now and I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot something in Petalburg. Let me go back and get it. That's a download Growlithe. If I'm running from Rustboro to Petalburg and I randomly get a shiny encounter in the forest, right? Because I'm not grinding in the forest, because I'm not trying to get an encounter in the forest, because I'm only trying to go from point A to point B, that's when shiny claws would activate. So There is technically shiny claws in the game. It's just it has to be random when it happens, and it can't be like, oh no, I wonder if I stalled and walked around this bush for just enough time in order for shiny claws to possibly proc. But it's obviously such a rare chance to get a shiny. So. The more I'm thinking about it, Umbreon's attacking stats aren't the best, so it might be... I mean, technically, there's a way for it to... Oh my god. There's a way for it to be broken. Because Umbreon's strength isn't in its attack stats, like you said. But Umbreon's strength is in its fact that it can stall like crazy. Right? So because of that, you could do some crazy strats with, like, Wish and Toxic. And, like, if Oblivion Wing was on the table, you could regen all your HP. So, especially if you could get Snarl on it, too, to drop their defenses and then hit it with Oblivion Wing, which I'm assuming is special. But...
𝗟𝗔𝗡𝗚𝚗 is begging the shiny gods for just a crumb of luck to bless you with smile.
I hope we get it, gamer. I hope we do. I enact 𝗟𝗡𝗗𝗃 so you can catch it and make it shiny. Listen. There is a Streamloots card where it's like, the next encounter you get is shiny, but you're also rolling the odds. Because I can make whatever I encounter next be the one. But A, I would have to hope I can catch it, which is a little scary with this Registeel. But. Oh, sorry, I wasn't thinking of Snarl. I was thinking of Screech. Sorry. My bad. So what happens when I try to multitask too much? It doesn't work out too well. The potato says 3 words, mama, dada, and baba. Oh, it's bottle. Oh, the baby. The baby. I love the potato. How old is the potato now? Hi, Casey. And the Sonic the Third movie was amazing. I've heard very mixed reviews about Sonic movie. Obviously, no spoilers in chat if you guys have seen it. But it seemed like, from what I've heard, if you're a Sonic fan, that is, and like are very deeply invested in the lore of Sonic, that there were a lot of cooler moments that they could have had, and they set things up for it to just not really go anywhere, if that kind of makes sense. So, he's 12 and a half months. His birthday was Thanksgiving. Aww! What a little guy. Little fella. He's doing his best. But I'm glad you enjoyed the Sonic movie. Hopefully Friendsmas was good as well. Oh, chat, we need to hope we don't get Garbodor. Because there's a no chance we get Truant, Squirk, and Slow Start Garbodor. Like 2 routes apart. That would be so awful. And if we get Registeel, chat, we just pray. That's just really what happens, is we pray. Because I have concerns. I have much concerns. I have to wait 3 days for my 5 boxes of bubble tea. Wait, you got 5 boxes of bubble tea? So, like, did you just order, like, the tapioca pearls and got, like, 5 boxes of just, like, a surplus order of, like, the tapioca pearls? Or did you just straight up order bubble tea? Because that is a very impressive and shocking time, but I have to respect it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? 𝗂𝗡𝗡. Oh, the brown sugar pearls? Oh, that's my favorite one. Like, literally, that's my go-to bubble tea order is the brown sugar, like, the brown sugar milk tea, I think is what you do, and then, like, the tapioca pearls. So good. So good. There's always a place that sells it at Momocon, and they make it fresh. And so, like, the tapioca's still, like, warm, and they kind of, like, melt in your mouth a little bit. It's so good. So good. It does sound like Momocon is gonna be the strat though, chat. Until AWA either changes the date back or I don't even know. Turtle! Hi, gamer. It's been a minute. How have you been? The place near my house that sells boba hates to see me coming. I've tried everything on their menu. Have you resorted to, like, asking the workers, like, what their favorite drink is and, like, what combinations they suggest? Because I have a feeling you could get some crazy combinations out of it. Yep. I can only imagine. You've probably gotten some fire drinks, though, to be honest with you. Anytime I ever want something good and I don't know what I want, I literally just always ask the worker. I'm like, what is your favorite thing? Try my best out here. Life has been super hard, but we're alive in 2025 is going to be insane. That's literally what everyone in chat has been saying. Like, I want you to know, Turtle, you are with a group of people who are all in the exact same boat as you. Everyone here has been like, you know what? 2024 was not good. And, like, mentally, I'm in the gutter. Me included, by the way. And we're like, listen, 2025, surely it can't get worse than this, right? So, for what it's worth, you are with like-minded people who are all just trying to do their best at this point. The other day I was walking across the street from me in a cafe, had window paintings of Pokemon stuff, and a Calyrex saying, I think that's a... And a cunty Regirock with a purse. That's so fun. That's so cool. The fact that they made it like window paintings too, very silly. I hard approve. I very much so approve. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Bum-bum-ba-dum. Surely we get a shiny soon, though. I don't make any New Year's resolutions, but I gotta do something big next year. So I'm here and I wanted to see cool shinies. So don't let me down.
𝗂𝗏48 has an idea for a new stream loot card. Growlithe Claws. Catch next Growlithe encountered and add to the team.
Good. It'll be the 2Crow exclusive card. It'll just have a picture of your profile picture on there. But no, you are not alone, Turtle. I have also stopped making New Year's resolutions. I realized a lot of the issues was that I was unmedicated. So now, listen, 2025 chat, like I said, I finally get on the medication that I've probably needed for a lot of years and didn't know that I needed the medication for. And we steal the moon. This is my groove. He sniped me. He wasn't even looking the same way. The audacity? But yeah. And brain don't brain like it used to. I couldn't take that because it made sorry, let me try our words again. I explosively vomited profusely to the point where I was gagging air and I had to be rushed to urgent care because I couldn't stop throwing up air. So, if you experience those symptoms, talk to your doctor. But mine is, I was very uneducated, and I think this goes to speak volumes considering that I was a psych major, right? Like, it was my job. Not job per se, but like, it was going to be my job to recognize symptoms in people who are struggling with mental health. Granted, I was going to specialize in like anxiety and stuff like that. But for the person who specialized in mental health disorders, psychology, like everything in that realm, right? There is so much miseducation, I guess is the word I want to use, on ADHD symptoms in women. And I didn't know that. And it wasn't until I started doing my own research, because this was never in any of the books I read in like any of my classes. Because what you learn about ADHD and the stigma behind ADHD is that it's like your stereotypical, like the one who's like the bad kid in class, who's the loud one, who like can't stop talking and is constantly jittering their leg and can't stay focused. And it's like that squirrel mindset, right? Like, and that's not what it is for women. And in a fun turn of events, that's more so how men, or like people who identify as men, experience their symptoms. And apparently it's such a newer case of a mental illness that when they started studying how ADHD impacted people, they were only studying men. So the case studies that they did were only male symptoms, and that's what got written into the textbooks, and that's what people are trained to recognize now and like associate with ADHD. I didn't realize that ADHD in women is like so vastly different. And granted, there's like different ways you can express ADHD. But because my symptoms were never like squirrel, I told myself like it wasn't even on the radar for something for me to experience. And there were a lot of friends that I have who have ADHD who were like, it's like the meme of like, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Please get diagnosed. So it's been a lot of like educating myself and learning what ADHD symptoms in women are. Which is just a lot of like, you cannot start tasks to save your life. Like, you cannot focus. Like, imagine the equivalent of like knowing that there's a sock on the floor and you need to pick up the sock. And every single day you walk past the sock and you're like, I need to pick up the sock. But then like, you just can't pick up the sock no matter what you do. It's a lot of that. It's a lot of like paralysis. It's a lot of just like not feeling like you're in control of your emotions the way that you should be. It's a lot. And it's almost like depression symptoms to a certain extent. Like, I don't know, you almost kind of feel like a husk. And every single day it's like, do I have enough energy to do the bare minimum? Like, can I accomplish anything I want to get done today? Or can I not? You know?
𝗂𝗡𝚔548 wants you to have 100% shiny odds for your next encounter.
All right, listen. 𝗂𝗏, this is your chance. This is your chance. If it's a Registeel, this is going to be a tough time. If it's Growlithe, we win. If it's Garbodor, we cry. Right? Here we go. No! Do we have the slow start dialogue? Frick! Well, we cry! Also, Ryan Halen's just wanted to drop by, about to win his peak in an hour, aka Sonic 3. Have a great stream. I hope you enjoy Sonic 3, gamer. Have a wonderful time. Have a wonderful time, gamer. I am rooting for you. Enjoy popcorn. Movie theater popcorn? So good. I struggle with depression since childhood, and it sounded like you were describing me. I mean, it's a lot of mental health issues. Instead of being like any other kind of graph, it's almost like a Venn diagram where everything just starts to overlap. And depending on how you manifest other symptoms, they kind of correspond with each other. And a lot of times that's because your brain either doesn't produce or has a surplus of either serotonin or dopamine. And your little amygdala, that's your fight or flight little response that shoots out all those hormones, is not doing it right, you know? We did first ball it, which is a little crazy. So, like I said, I literally had to do my own research because my own college classes on mental health psychology did not teach me ADHD symptoms in women. Like, I am flabbergasted. I demand to speak to the manager. Listen, 𝗂𝗏, I'll at least give you the honor. What do you want to name him? Since you were robbed of this opportunity, I'll let you rob this guy of happiness. What do you want to name him, 𝗔𝗏𝗏? What are you feeling? Oh, you have odd. I think it's like the abbreviation is AUDHD. So it's like ADHD. But I feel you, Makeda. I had no idea until this year, you know? Yeah, no, literally, Turtle. Literally. Glunk. GLUNK. I like that. That's so silly. All right. Let's check out... Well, let me make it shiny first. Let me force this thing to be shiny. And then we'll do all the stat pages and stuff like that. Also, sorry, I didn't mean to, like... It's not really trauma dump, but it's like mental health dump on you guys. But I don't know. It's just like my own revelation that I have come to. It's more so me trying to like sympathize with you guys and be like, listen, I know you guys say that your minds are in the gutter right now. Just know that I'm right there with you. It's more supposed to be like a camaraderie kind of moment where it's like, listen, we're all in this together. High fives. You know, as opposed to me being like, all right, let me tell you how awful my brain is and how existing is very difficult every day. Chat, Linda got me coffee today. She the homie. How do you like it? I tried to mix your two favorites together. Do you like them mixed together or do you prefer them like separated, you know? Because I will say, the banana bread blondie is very popular together. Also, I need... I forgot I had to put it on my desktop because it wasn't working. Oh, is it just not here anymore? We're gonna see if this works. Gunk with an L. I like it. I like it. Creative. Did Glunk die? No, no, no. Glunk did not die. I'm making it shiny because it wasn't shiny when we caught it. Slow start is just so tough, you guys. It's so tough. I saved this, right? I saved my settings. I know I did. I'm gonna save them again because I need to see the confirmation screen before I can close out. Before I'm like, all right, chat, you ready to see the shiny? And then it's the exact same. You know? Bum, bum. Alrighty, here we go. Are you able to check what the other ability is? I cannot. I would have to go... There's technically a way for me to do it. It would just take a lot of time. Unfortunately, the fairies, if you will, they don't give me that level of lore. So, a wee bit unfortunate. But, here we go. This is... Oh my god. It's so silly. I want you guys to know it's slow start with the lagging tail. This man is never moving. Give me your lagging tail. Give me your lagging tail. Hi, Hurricane. Welcome to the stream. All right, so it's a defense boosted special attack lowering shiny Garbodor. Obviously, it has slow start, which is just horrendous. It's Bitcoin Garbodor. That's crazy. Coil, poison gas, block, and pursue. Honestly, I'm just kind of here for this thing to be fodder. If we need a safe switch in, Garbodor's our fella. That's how this is going right now, to be completely honest with you. How are you doing, though, Hurricane? It is wonderful to see you today, gamer. It shiny 𝗔𝗓𝚘𝚗. No. He invested all of his money in Pookie Coin. Pookie Coin is so silly. I like that. That's so silly. Also, speaking of Pookie Coin, did you guys ever... Do we have an update on 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃? And for those of you who do not know, the 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 apparently did her own like Bitcoin kind of promo for like cryptocurrency, and then she rug pulled and everyone lost all of their money. But apparently she like hasn't been seen since. And that apparently there were like fire trucks and ambulances at her residence yesterday, like doing a wellness check because no one has seen from her or heard from her ever since. So I wasn't sure if they had like an update on whether she's like good. I'm hoping she's good. I really wonder, like, I'm not involved in like crypto or anything like that, but I am very curious, like how involved she is like with the decisions that went behind the scenes of that.
Is begging the shiny gods for just a crumb of luck to bless you with smile.
I guess I can keep. I'm just really afraid of Nidoqueen having like arena trap or something like that and me just like getting obliterated. But I guess I have Ice Punch, I think it is the move. Hit her with the 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 and find out. I'll get right on that turtle. When I heard she was being sued for the crypto. My guess is she just agreed without knowing. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't see a realm where she was educated enough to be a part of something like that. She posted an apology tweet today. So she's alive. That is good. Okay. She's alive, just in hiding. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. Thank you, Dan, for the update. Because, like, here's the thing. Content creators have a hard enough time responding to any sponsorship meals. Let's try this again. Any sponsorship emails, especially for stuff that like I alone am not educated enough in, right? Like the most I did was HelloFresh earlier this year, right? And I trusted that one because I had actively used that kit several times in my life. Like on my own free will, I have gone out of my way to purchase HelloFresh. And it's still today some of the best recipes I've had. That's the only real sponsorship I have done because either the rest that I'm getting asked to do is like having you guys download some kind of mobile game and like level your character up, and depending on if you guys all reach certain level, then I get X kind of like break from it. You know what I mean? But all of that to say, I don't think in a million, billion, jillion years, if someone came up to me, regardless of how famous I am, and was like, do you want to do stuff with crypto? I would be so far out of my element. Like, I could never... That has Frostbeth. I could never allow my decisions to impact your financial abilities. You know what I mean? Like, for you guys to get rug pulled, especially in a world that I know nothing about and am just like I said, not properly educated in the slightest, I cannot imagine. That has to be like so mentally hard. Yeah, these bug types have gotten a lot of ice moves, and I'm really not a fan of it, personally. I'm really not a fan. Oh, okay, thank God I clicked run, because I really button mashed twice and I didn't know what I was clicking on. Woo! Yeah, Kadabra would be really good. We just have a few glass cannons. Aside from Jump Bluff, well, I guess that's assuming we sat Garbodor. Assuming Garbodor goes to the Shadow Realm, we're a little frail. Luster Purge! Can I run? Okay. So Smoke is perma-dead. Oh, Twitch viewers, you came back at a bad time. Our 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is dead. Really fun time. Really fun time. I hope you guys weren't attached to it. Smoke has now died twice. It died one time. It got brought back from the dead only to die again. So it's a really tough time. To all of you Twitch people who went into an ad break with 𝗏𝗏𝗏 being alive and came back to 𝗏𝗏𝗏 being dead, I am very sorry. There was nothing I could do about it. I clicked run. It said you can't run. It 𝗏𝗏𝗏 one-shot me. We weren't coming out alive. Ain't no way, ain't no how. And that's what you missed on Glee. If you or anyone else wants to know about crypto / the NFT space, I recommend the video Line Goes Up by Dan Olson. All right. It is indeed perma-dead, unfortunately, which is really tough because I was trying to not have that happen. Logan!
Logan Prevost has purchased 10 chests.
Thank you, gamer. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoy your 10 chests. I hope you get some good cards. You typically do. You get some insane pulls. So I don't even know why I'm like manifesting good luck for you when you typically seem to roll it quite consistently. But I digress. Also, I'm just making sure I fixed. Chat, we're going to have a little testing moment here real quick. I just want to be sure that my TTS bot is fixed on every single screen. So because of that, I'm going to run TTS on each scene that I have just to make sure I don't have to touch it ever again and we just know it's good from here on out. So, if you guys will give me just a second to be like... Wait for it.
Logan Prevost wants to play Who's That Pokemon? May your drawing skills be better than last time.
Well, this is a bad time for that to happen. Please hold on. I got you, though. Think about who you want me to do.
Hi, chat.
Oh! I need it to be longer.
𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 wants some life advice. Here it goes.
What do you want it in context to? In what realm of life would you like your life advice to be towards? Alright, chat. You guys are gonna hear the B movie script over and over again. I hope you guys feel inspired. This reward is typing... I'm gonna scream. Hold on. Give me freedom or give me death. B-movie. Enjoy.
According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Yellow, black. Yellow, black. Yellow, black. Yellow, black. Ooh, black and yellow. Let's shake it up a little.
Alright. So that scene's good. We're gonna go to the ending screen. I'm not actually ending, chat. I am not actually ending. Do not leave. Hold on.
According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway because bees don't care what humans think is impossible.
Okay. And then if I go here...
According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway because bees don't care what humans think is impossible.
All right. And then we're going to go to starting soon. And then we're good. Well, actually, we need the BRB screen. But aside from that, then we're good.
According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway because bees don't care what humans think is impossible.
I didn't know I could switch screens and it would still keep going. Okay, we just need the BRB screen and then we're good. Hold on. I need... Oh, hey, that's the world record timer. LOL. Let's get rid of that. Oh, I didn't... Wait, what did I just delete? Get out of here! Okay, and now we go here. And then we go here. And then we paste the B movie again.
According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway because bees don't care what humans think is impossible.
Okay, we're still back. I'm immediately putting that back on a cooldown. Immediately. Okay, now we're good and I never have to touch it again. Thank goodness. Fun fact, I can only fix it when I'm live on stream chat. Isn't that fun? But Logan, who have you decided that I'm drawing in the meantime? Who have you decided? The TTS avatar is adorable. Thank you. I like it a lot. It's actually a PNG tuber asset that I purchased. Obviously, it's not like for me to be a PNG tuber by any means, but I just wanted something that was like cute and personable and stuff like that. So thankfully, Etsy had like a really cute one that was way cheaper than like me commissioning an artist from scratch. You know what I mean? The dog of Gen 4. Is Riola the dog of Gen 4? Because Luxray is a cat. Is that the dog? It might be the dog of Gen 4. Yeah, Riola's a dog. I've never put that together, if you will. That one's Lucario. Someone made a really silly one. We can just do something like this. Okay. It's based off an Anubis, which is a wolf. Hey chat, you can now see my thing. That's crazy. Hold on. Alright. It's more like this color. Nope. Nope. Oh my god, why can't I do this? Oh my god, why can't I do this? better. Oh my god, that was so difficult. Nope. I really love when these colors are just like so obnoxious. And just kind of Yep. Why is its hand so big? It's like got a broken arm. I don't know why I can't do this. Because hands are hard. I mean, hands are awful. To your credit, yes. Whoa. Oh! Okay. No, it's actually... Come on, redo. It's more like this. Oh, I did not light it first. Frick. Frick, chat. Not that it really makes a difference, because this is not going to come out good in the slightest. But for the sake of team spirit, we can say that we did. No. Nope. What just happened? Huh? You know what? He's just not gonna have hands, chat. I really don't want to do hands. You're just gonna kind of be like that. Which, like, if you shrink it out really far, you're like, wow, Riolu! You just can't look very close. Wow! Yeah, chat, Riolu! That's the wrong controller! Wow! Sorry you guys had to see that. So sorry you guys had to see that. It's not very pretty. So you don't want to get hands-on drawing with Riolu's hands? Hands are just awful, especially when it's paws. I don't know. It never... It's hard. It's very hard. The 𝗉𝗏 looks amazing. It's so good. It's so good. It was made by one of Tay's friends. And apparently their designs that they make are all super, like, complex and, like, really interesting. So I am hoping we run into more of them. Dare I say, chat. Dare I say. The only downside is, chat, like, technically... No, not even, because I forgot 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 died. I was gonna say, technically we go in with a full team of 6 to the gym, which means it's at least a 6-on-6, but I forgot 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 died. So it is, assuming we at least catch the next one, it's a 5v6. But enjoy your alert, gamer. Anything but Volbeat. That is fair. Literally give me anything but Volbeat. But to be fair, like the randomized movesets in this game can kind of make any Pokemon viable because they get access to moves that are outside of their normal move pool. So there is a chance for some Pokemon to get some just like crazy good stuff, you know? Hi, Doom God. Welcome to the stream, gamer. Hopefully you're having a good one, gamer. Alright. Bum, bum, bum. Rawr. Does anyone have any fun holiday plans that are coming up sometime this next week, by the way? Are you guys traveling? Are you guys doing anything fun? If you guys are traveling, I hope you guys have safe travels. Obviously, it's like insanely busy and everyone is doing everything right now. So just trying to get from point A to point B, at least for me personally. Just going about my day, right? I was like, listen, on my way to go see Vandy, let me go pick up like energy drinks and like coffee for the house, right? And I literally left my house at 2:07. Keep in mind, the coffee place that I went to is like a little bit of a ways away, right? It took me over an hour to leave my house, go get the coffee, and then bring it to Vandy's. And I'm like, that is wild. Oh, you're getting lunch, Korean barbecue for Friendsmas, and Disneyland. Okay. A casual day for Christmas. That's what we're trying to figure out. Like, obviously I'm going to be with my family for it, but it's like, what do we do that's interesting, that's fun, that's exciting, that's like, I don't know, just makes it feel like Christmas other than like, hey everyone, Christmas time. You know what I mean? Like, we're just trying to figure out something that we can like do on Christmas other than like obviously do the gift exchanging and all that kind of stuff, you know? My grandpa wants to take us to Chinese food on Christmas Eve like in A Christmas Story. That's so fun. That's so cute. Speaking of grandpas, do you guys want to know something that's like really interesting? So my grandpa is in a retirement home, like back at home, right? And this man grew up as a farmer in rural Nebraska. So we're talking like one stoplight town, just like your stereotypical like very simple grandpa, right? This man has worn Levi jeans his entire life. Entire life. We moved him to the city to get him like a better retirement home care before my mom moved. And apparently he's been there for like 3 years-ish, if not more at this point, right? Apparently the like I don't know if it's the nurses or whoever's in charge of doing like laundry at the retirement home, but he called my mom to say that she needs to like help him get new pants because the workers at the retirement home are giving him too hard of a time on the fact that he wears Levi jeans. And I'm just kind of confused, to be honest with you. Like, what do you... They're jeans. And so he, for the first time in his life, is now wearing, like, corduroy pants, khakis, because the workers there gave him so much gripe for wearing Levi jeans and said it's too much of a hassle. And I don't know if maybe I'm just ignorant and I don't know, chat, but I have a lot of questions, comments, and concerns. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, can we unpack this statement? Because never would I ever think that that would be a thing. I always make breakfast burritos and waffles for the fam on Christmas Day. That is amazing. My mom has realized that I am like the chef in the house, if you will. Like, people just like, without verbalizing it, prefer for me to cook because I find really good recipes and stuff just like taste really good when I make it, right? Yeah, jeans are jeans. That's what I'm confused about, chat. I've never expected a company to be like anti-denim. You know what I mean? Especially for like the older generation, right? Like, what else are they gonna wear? You know? But, anyways, my mom was like, what do we have for Christmas? And I was like, well, I made gnocchi recently and you really like the gnocchi pasta. Do you want me to make like gnocchi soup? And she was like, I'm listening. And so I found a gnocchi soup recipe that I'm going to send her like the ingredients for so she can run out and get it while I'm at work this weekend. So she's going to get me the ingredients. And she's like, but what are we going to have with it? Like, we need a side. And I was like, well, I mean, do you want me to make my homemade almond croissants? And she goes, oh, that would be terrible, wouldn't it? What a shame that would be if you did that. And she's like, what can I make since your stuff is so good? I'm going to leave the main stuff to you and you're just going to tell me what to do when it comes to being time to make it. So since you're just better at making the food, what can I do to participate? I love gnocchi. I found out about gnocchi this year. I found out about it in New York, actually. I had never heard of it, never seen it, never anything. And then we went to a restaurant at GoFest, and it was so hot and miserable and yucky outside that I was just trying to find anything that wasn't like a million billion jillion dollars, because restaurants in New York are expensive. And like that pasta dish was like one of the cheaper options on the menu, and I was like, never had this before, but we're gonna run it. And I was like, oh, this is fascinating. And my life was changed. And then I was craving it the other night, so I basically found a recipe that like recreated it. And my mom became so obsessed with it that like she bought 4 packets of gnocchi. And she's like, so whenever you're in a gnocchi mood again, I know you needed 2 packages last time to make the recipe. I bought 4. And I was like, all right. Oh my God, Zangoose! Chat, we got one. It took a minute. I don't know about your grandpa's capabilities, but blue jeans are difficult to assist in patient putting on or taking off. Sweats are something far easier. I mean, I do agree with that there. Thankfully, he's like extremely high functioning. like, does not have any physical, like, ailments, disabilities, anything like that. Like, he literally just needs people to, like, do his laundry for him. And so it's not from, like, the staff who are, like, taking care of personal needs, if you kind of are catching my drift, but it's from the laundry people specifically. Like, the laundry crew. So, like, in your eyes, like, yes, I do agree. Like, that would absolutely make sense if we were talking about, like, needing personal needs attended to, right? And, like, the access and, like, the start to the process and the end of the process were being delayed and hindered by said fabric. But thankfully, that's not the case. And it's the laundry people who are like, I can't deal with this. And I'm like, you can't deal with denim as the laundry people? What do you mean by that? So, I don't know. I don't know. I do agree, though. In your eyes, that would make sense. But, chat, what are we naming the Zangoose? I am taking nickname suggestions, gamers. Yin and Yang is cool. Koi, because of Yin and Yang. Oreo. I had homemade gnocchi for dinner tonight. Butternut squash gnocchi made by my brother-in-law. Oh, that's so amazing. It's such a fascinating thing. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever felt like dehydrated gnocchi, like before you, I don't know if it's gnocchi, yoki, I don't know how to pronounce it. Everyone I've met has pronounced it a different way. So if anyone knows the actual correct way, let me know. But when you have it out of the packaging, it feels like forbidden packing peanuts. And it's a very fascinating thing that when you cook it, it ends up tasting like mashed potato bites in your mouth. I'm pretty sure it's a gnocchi. I've heard gnocchi, I've heard yoki. I've heard of gnocchi. Or sorry, I said gnocchi. Nochi. I've gnocchi, nochi, yoki. And I can't even do it anymore. Ah! Anyways. Who even knows? Alright. So across the board, we have Yin and Yang, Koi because of Yin and Yang, Oreo checkers, Zen, chess, Zen, Snoopy, Wolverine. Alright, I'm gonna eeny, meeny, miny, mo this one. I was trying to see like if there was one that really like was popular, but there's a few that are popular. So I'm just gonna eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its tail. My mom said to pick the very best one, and you are it. Where's my thing? The Zangoose is sick. That's what it landed on. That's really cool. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its tail. My mom said to pick the very best one, and you are it. Mouse is here. I've never heard of it, TBH. All right, I'm gonna go blah, 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 blah. Name it Koi. Great, Koi it is. We got there in the end. It took 3 attempts. We got there. Holy moly. 𝗔𝗓𝚘? Oh. See, it's all different. Everyone I've heard pronounces it different, chat. Everyone pronounces it different. I don't even know. At least we agreed that Zangoose is sick. It did. We came together in the end for the common good. But. Sorry, don't ask me why I was trying to run from a trainer battle. I think that was just force of habit. Well, force of habit from the button mashing in the cave. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys what it got in the Pokedex screen in the Pokemon Center, because it gives you like the full layout to where you can see it and see all the stats at once. So it's a little bit easier to look at. So that's where I'm heading back to right now, so I can give you guys the full overview. So it's gnocchi or yoki? I'm never gonna know, chap. We're doomed. Gnocchi. Gnocchi. Okay, I got you. Thank you, Prime. Appreciate it. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually. The elusive mashed potato bites, which is basically what it tastes like. We will find the resolution. It's made from potatoes, so that makes sense. It is. It's basically, to my knowledge, it's mashed potatoes that get a bunch of flour added to it to where it becomes a solid, like more of a solid than it already is, right? And then they basically like roll it into like a really thin loaf, and then they cut it up into a whole bunch of pieces and they allow it to dehydrate. So then that way when you add hydration to it, it basically becomes mashed potato bites. Bite-sized mashed potato, basically. That somehow, like, holds its form and doesn't go runny. Yeah, exactly. It's Italian dumplings. There we go. The more you know, chat. Anyways, let's get a look-see here. Please don't let Zangoose suck. First and foremost, I'm going to put our Electrike in the permadead box. All right, and now, the moment you've all been waiting for. See, isn't this screen so much better? Because then you can see it and see all that. Anyways, it's a sniper, and it's jolly. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. It's speed boosted, powers up moves that they become critical hits. So if we can get crit moves on this thing, chat, insane. We have 𝗔𝗎𝚗𝚑. We have We have 𝗔𝗎𝚗𝚗𝚑, we have Parabolic Charge, we have Flail, and we have Pound. So Sniper on this thing with the potential to get like Slash and Night Slash and some crazy moves on this thing later. Insane. Insane. So we have very high potential with Zangoose. Very, very high. Kinda crazy. All right. So what I'm going to do, chat, is because the rest of our team is so high leveled from having to deal with deaths constantly, I am really not going to take on the early gym trainers. And that could come to bite me. But I don't want it to become so over leveled across the board for the team that like it's not even a worthy gym battle because we just sweep it, right? So we're just going to go in and we're just going to run it. So for those of you who do not know, I run it as set rules, so I can't switch out in between Pokemon. No healing in battle. If a Mon is holding an item and it dies, the Mon faints with the item. It's your standard hardcore Nuzlocke rules. But for anyone who doesn't know them off the top of their head, there is no switching, there is no healing. So if we die, we die. And she should have 6 Pokemon. In theory. Alright. Let's do a little bit, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Sniper with stab slash is gonna be glorious. As long as I can get it with the randomized movesets, because it's gonna be a roll, because there's a lot of normal type moves. But there is the potential, and the potential for the potential is crazy. And that is right, chat. You did hear me say the potential for the potential. And that is what I can offer you guys here today. Is the potential for the potential. All right, here we go. Interviewers Roxanne. Oh, she only has 2. Okay. There's a way for me to fix this, but I can't fix it until we either lose or we go to Brawly. So we might have to fix it at Brawly because I don't think I saved before I went in. Did anyone see me save recently? I know I didn't save at Roxanne. You're wearing an Umbreon onesie? That's so silly. Points finger. It's the Spider-Man meme. Okay, for the meantime, I'm gonna keep progressing. I literally had the thought, like, as soon as I walked up to Roxanne, of like, I didn't save. I always save. What if I need to save? We needed to. Either way, it'll be fixed at Brawly. I can fix it. I can't fix it now, unfortunately. Oh, you have knockoff. That's awful. Okay, I can take one more of whatever you do. Umbreon is just so fat. Okay. We're gonna switch. I'm just gonna go to Shortcake. Because she should have 6 Pokemon. Is really what's going on. But. You crit me. Well, that's not very nice. Please don't do that again. You're so fat. You are so fat. I can always intentionally lose. I can. I can try. At least that way it's fair. She potions anyways. Okay. Why didn't you go for... I get a crit now. Why is it... Okay. 2 crits! Okay, so obviously these deaths don't count. I'm gonna Poison Fang. Glunk. Do I have a move? I'm gonna spam block here. Just kidding, I'm not gonna be able to spam it. I can use it once. I have to go on the chance of Poison Gas missing. I hit it first try. When I don't need to, by the way. It was gonna die here no matter what I clicked. That was just the best way I could stall it. Please have something that's... Vigoroth, there's a chance. I was like, please have a... download. It boosted its special attack, which is silly. Okay. Brave Bird Vigoroth? Only downside is it does recoil move. Or it does recoil. Okay, I'm gonna switch, assuming it goes for Brave Bird again, just because I'm trying to not do damage. Brave Bird again. Dang, Okami's just so thick. It's really not. It just takes it well. Okay. So now we go back into Glunk. Oh. Oh. Okay. So now we go Okami. Secret Sword should kill Koi here. I've never had to like strategically figure out how to lose before. Not my special attack. Okay, Secret Sword, please. Okay. We're good. I think we're okay. You want to confide this turn so bad. It doesn't even matter. That's fine. Okay. So now, in theory, because I do outspeed. Oh, I can Hone Claws. I used to have 4 attacking moves. I forgot I don't anymore. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So we do this. The only downside is we have a little bit of levels for it. Okay. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. I can fix it, and it will take less than 5 seconds. Okay. All right. We're gonna run it back. Sorry, I don't know why I always think her gym is south. Oh. Okay. We're gonna save here, chat. Because this should have the settings that it needed to have. There we go. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. That's not pleasant. Wait. Doesn't my shortcake have Storm Drain, or is that in the last run? I do have Storm Drain. There's a chance. We could go sicko mode here. Ahaha. Aha! I'm gonna hit you physically, so it doesn't matter. We get the crit? You hail. Right. Let's try this. Okay, you pop your potion here. How much does it do without the crit? Do you die to hail? He might die to hail. He does die to hail. Okay. Shortcake. Got so much experience. Holy moly. Jellicent. I mean, do you hit me with another water type move? Is the AI just stupid? What do you have? Draco Meteor is what you have. My bad. How foolish of me for thinking you were going to use a water type move. If I had Giga Drain, this would be so good with the special attack buff. Okay. There are a few options here. I can go to Akami already, but I risk taking another Draco. Spider-Man doesn't really have anything for it. What does Glunk have? Glunk does have Pursuit. You know what, Glunk? This is your time to shine. You were meant to be fodder anyways. Why did it spite? I could have needle armed. AI? You have effects for it. Right, chat. My bad. Okay, it missed Draco. We take it relatively well. That's -4, I believe. You have Nightmare with Effect Spore? Who allowed this? Chat, they're hacking? Okay. We should take this even better, because now you're -4. Or you're gonna crit! My bad! Okay. It did its job of being fodder, chat. The bad news is I cannot hit it physically. So I cannot use Okami. I can air cutter it, but it's probably gonna take it like a champ. You know what? This could work. We have Parabolic Charge. Oh my god, you have Endeavor. I lived on one, I lived on one, I lived on one. Do I have any priority? Not at all. I just have to try to preserve it. It's so good. It threw. I could have just said it again. Okay. This AI is gonna make me explode. Well, at least we have a clean situation, right? We have a fresh Pokemon. I'm not gonna rely on the accuracy of Poison Gas, even though it worked really well for us the first time. Okay, Shortcake. Getting levels like it's crazy. Spiky Shield is actually insane. Give that to me immediately. Okay. Sand Slash. So I can Needle-Arm it again. I just have to take whatever it's going to hit me with. And there's just really not a better option. Oh. Okay. This is fine. Just to bait, what are you going to do to me? You're going to Psychic. That should be fine. Your special attack is non-existent and you are not Stab. My special defense fell. Of course it did. If you're going to Psychic, I'm going to go into Okami, and I am going to try to one-shot you. Do I glaciate you here? I think I might. Fantastic. Toodaloo! Okay. Hitmontop. We literally just go back into Shortcake. Shortcake is getting, like, the trial of a lifetime here. Miss. We do not like fighting types. I can... That lands? Not that it matters at all, clearly. Get the poison. Does Poison Fang land? It does. Chat? I might have lost my marbles, but I thought that wasn't supposed to happen. Okami wants to learn Amnesia. I think I'm okay. Fracture! I have to glaciate it, but I have to hope I take whatever the hell this fracture does to me. What do you do? What do you do? Dragon Pulse? Okay, that's fine. We glaciate. Okay. Oh, Logan! I'll give it a chance. If it lives a wing attack, it has one chance to do something. It doesn't. My bad. That was a lot, chat. That was a lot. We did it, but we lost Shortcake, and that is tough. That is a really tough time. Missed is ATM. Missed is not helpful. What happened to the fusion flare that you gave me last time? Do you still have that in the pantry in the back? Because if so, I would love to have fusion flare instead. Not to be ungrateful. But, I would enjoy it. No, almond croissants are very yummy. Especially if you can find like a local bakery that has them too. Very yummy. All right. Here we go, chat. Let us pay our respects to our fallen soldiers. We lost Glunk, but Glunk needed to be lost anyways. May he find peace and prosperity. And then, this one really hurts me, chat. We lost Shortcake! It was so good. It was my favorite one on the team. Bye, Shortcake. Which means we have a team of 3, chat. We have Koi. We have Spider-Man, our starter. And we have Okami. That's it. That's all we got. I hate it here. I hate it here so much, chat. But I am going to call it a stream here today, mainly because by the time I get another, we can't shiny hunt for a bit, because we have to go through the whole Team Magma extravaganza, and then we have to do the Pico, just nonsense. So I think it makes more sense, just for timing's sake, to save it for the next one. We can get more encounters. This might involve Lynn's fishing, actually needing to get fish encounters, which did not happen last time. So, big rare fishing moment. I might have to whip out the fishing hat for it. But I am going to send you guys all on a lovely and fantastic raid, especially if you guys are over here on Twitch. We are going to raid Favlam, which is where Vandy is right now. So, you guys can show him all of the love in the entire world. For those of you guys who are over on YouTube, I will grab Favlam's link for you guys as well. That way you guys can watch the the stream that he is a part of right now. That's not what I meant to click. I meant to click Twitch, and I did not go to Twitch. But Favlam. Okay. YouTube, I will copy paste the link for you guys. If you are over on Twitch, it'll send you over automatically. I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your night, gamers. In case no one's told you today, chat, I am proud of you. You guys are wonderful. Please do all the self-care that you need to do. And I will see you guys all in the next one. YouTube, you have that link coming your way in just a second. Have a good one, gamers. Goodbye. Bye, Kayla.